Most people get this completely wrong. They think starting a company in France is slow, overly bureaucratic, and only for locals who speak perfect French. But here's the truth no one tells you. France has actually simplified its company formation process a lot in recent years, especially for foreign founders. The biggest mistake you need to avoid is assuming you can skip legal steps or improvise the process. France is structured, and every step matters. If you follow the system correctly, you can legally set up a company without confusion. In this video, I will walk you through the complete step-by-step process of starting a company in France in 2026. You'll understand the legal structures, registration process, bank setup, tax requirements, and common mistakes in a simple and practical way. By the end, you will know exactly how to start your business in France the right way. Let's begin. First, you need to understand the main business structures in France. The most common ones are micro-entreprise, SARL, and SAS. Now here's where it gets interesting. Most foreign entrepreneurs prefer the SAS structure. Why? Because it is flexible, modern, and allows full foreign ownership. But here's the problem. Beginners often choose the wrong structure because they don't understand long-term implications. So let's simplify it. A micro-entreprise is for very small activities or freelancers. It is simple but has limitations on revenue and scalability. A SARL is more traditional and has stricter rules. And a SAS is the most flexible and startup-friendly option. If you want to build a scalable business, SAS is usually the best choice. Now, step 1. Choosing your company name. In France, your company name must be unique and not conflict with existing trademarks. You also need to check availability through official databases. Now here's where most people fail. They choose a name emotionally without checking legal availability. And that leads to rejection later. So always verify your name before proceeding. Now, step 2. Defining your business activity. This is called the activité. You must clearly define what your company does. Now here's where it gets important. Your activity determines your tax classification and registration process. So be clear and specific. Now, step 3. Drafting your company statutes. This is one of the most important legal documents. It defines ownership, governance, and company rules. Now here's where it gets interesting. For SAS you have more flexibility in structuring your statutes compared to other forms. But here's the problem. Many people copy templates without understanding them. And that leads to legal issues later. So always ensure your statutes are properly written or reviewed. Now, step 4. Depositing share capital. In France, you need a business bank account to deposit your capital. For SAS, there is no strict minimum like in some countries. But you still need reasonable capital to show credibility. Now here's the challenge. Opening a French business bank account can take time for non-residents. Banks may request documentation and verification. So this step requires patience. Now step 5. Determine. Opening a business bank account. This is essential before final registration. You deposit your share capital into the account. And you receive a certificate confirming the deposit. Now here's where it gets interesting. Without the certificate, you cannot complete registration. Now step 6. Filing incorporation documents. This is done through the official business registration system in France. You submit your statutes, identification documents, and capital certificate. Now, step 7. Registering with the commercial court. Once approved, your company is registered in the official business registry. You will receive your SIREN number. Now here's the key point. This number is your official business identity in France. Now step 8. Registering for tax and social security. You will automatically be registered with tax authorities. You may also need to register for VAT depending on your activity. Now here's where many beginners get confused. Tax obligations in France depend on your structure and revenue. So always understand your classification. Now step 9. Setting up accounting systems. France has strict accounting rules. You must maintain proper financial records. You may need a professional accountant depending on your structure. Now here's the problem. Many new founders underestimate compliance requirements. And that leads to penalties, or administrative issues. So set up accounting early. Now step 10. Understanding ongoing obligations. This includes annual filings, tax declarations, and social contributions. Even if your company is inactive, obligations may still apply. So compliance is continuous. Now let's talk about costs. Starting a company in France is not extremely expensive. But you should budget for legal setup, banking, and accounting services. Now, here's the insight. France is investing heavily in startups and innovation. So the ecosystem is very supportive. Now let's talk about a real example. Imagine Alex, an entrepreneur from India. He wants to start a digital marketing agency in France. He chooses SaaS structure, prepares statutes, opens a bank account, deposits capital, and completes registration. Within a few weeks, his company is active. Now compare this with Jake. Jake skipped legal advice, chose the wrong structure, and delayed bank setup. His process took much longer. So preparation makes a huge difference. Now here's where it gets interesting again. Can foreigners start a company in France? Yes, absolutely. There's no citizenship restriction. But residency and visa rules may apply if you plan to live and work there. So always check immigration separately. Now let's talk about common mistakes. Choosing the wrong structure, ignoring legal documentation, delaying bank account setup, not understanding tax rules. These are the most common problems. Now let's talk about strategy. Start with ESS. If you want flexibility, prepare your documents carefully. Open your bank account early. And work with professionals if needed. Now here's the key insight. France rewards structured planning. If you follow the process properly, everything works smoothly. Now, let's talk about benefits. Access to European market. Strong legal protection. High credibility in business. And a growing startup ecosystem. Now here's where it gets interesting. A French company can help you expand across the entire EU. Now, let's bring everything together. Starting a company in France involves choosing a structure, defining your activity, drafting statutes, opening a bank account, depositing capital, registering with authorities, and managing tax compliance. It looks detailed, but each step is logical and predictable. Now here's the final insight. Most people struggle not because France is complicated, but because they skip steps or don't prepare properly. If you follow the process step by step, you can successfully launch your company. So take your time, stay organized, and follow the legal structure carefully. If you found this helpful, make sure to like this video, subscribe for more country-specific business guides, and comment below if you want help choosing the right business structure in France. Because the right setup today can shape your entire business future. And now you know exactly how to start the right way in France.